We're back with the greatest game in Lloydminster. I'm talking about over/under. I know you guys played. Brett, you ready for this one? Round 2?
The home version, you can pick it up now.
For Christmas.
And for Christmas, a
Just
great
in
Christmas gift.
Absolutely.
Me and Moses will come to your place and we'll play.
Sounds good. And he might throw a tantrum,
Yeah.
he being Greg, if he
Yes.
loses. All right, the question we're going to you, Brett. We're going to talk about Dallas EAKINS. We started him off with the show, and we might as well give you the first question. He's only had 36 wins in a season and a half as an Edmonton Oilers head coach. However, with Toronto Marlies, he had a pretty good record in 4 seasons. How many wins in his time Dallas EAKINS have with the Toronto Marlies?
253.
Over or under?
I'd say under.
You're saying under? He only had 157 wins, would you believe? 4 seasons.
Way more than that.
But he led them to a Calder Cup final.
See, talk about the Toronto hype of a guy.
No kidding.
There we
All
go.
right. Well, question 2 goes to you. You're up 1-0, Greg. Tom Landry, legendary coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
Great hat, great hat.
29 seasons as a head coach.
Wow.
Had the record for most consecutive winning seasons. How many?
How many seasons? 28, you said?
29.
29. I want to say, he had some lean years. Let's start there. Let's say 22.
Over or under?
Under.
Good for doing so. 20 was the number.
Ooh.
20 of his 29 seasons he had above records in those fantastic years in the 70s and 60s. All right, so tied at 1. Question 3 for you, Brett. How many interceptions has Jay Cutler thrown in his career? He had 3 last night in the Monday Nighter. He looked brutal.
25.
I said in his career. He's played 10 seasons.
10 seasons. Okay. Let's go with 54.
54, over
I
under.
say he's brutal. I say go up. He's
Up?
had more.
You're correct, Greg. 130.
Oh, wow.
130
Wow.
interceptions so far.
That
How
is
much,
bad.
how much is Chicago paying him again?
Too much.
There
Around
we
that,
go.
right. Around that price.
Both of my answers have been out to
Greg,
lunch.
2-1. Have a chance here to win it. The last quarterback to lead the Buffalo Bills to the playoffs was Doug Flutie.
Yeah.
That was back in '99.
And then he didn't start in the playoffs.
No, which didn't make any sense. How many touchdowns did he have that season
That
as a Buffalo
season,
Bills?
passing,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Passing touchdowns.
You know what? I want to say 34.
Over or under?
Over.
Over? It's actually under. He only had 19 that year.
Wow.
19 touchdowns. So, Greg, you win this one. But chance to wrap it up here. The Leafs' longest winning streak, they set back in 1993. They actually had a good team. Wendell Clark, Doug Gilmour, Dave Andrzejczyk, Felix Potvin, et cetera, et cetera. How many games did they win in a row? It's the Leafs' record for most consecutive wins.
Let's go with
Say 4.
6.
Over or under?
You know what? They were a pretty good team back then. I say over. I probably in that 10 range.
Actually, 10 is the exact number.
Oh, look
There
at
you
They
go.
won 10 games in a row. So you're probably a closeted Leafs fan. That's how you know that.
Don't ever say that.
All right, we're going to be back. We can take another commercial break. We'll be back with more Gloves Are Off.